How's it going?
Good.
Good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great, especially because I just watched a whole bunch of Animaniacs.
I like you. I want to hang out with you. You're like my kind of guy.
Yeah, sure. It's brand new. It hasn't missed a beat. It's got this amazing balance of not being the same thing that, we loved when we were kids or whatever age we were, because it's, ostensibly a kid's show, but anyone can enjoy this. Tell me a little bit about doing that kind of reboot where it's got to be the same, but it's got to be topical, but it's got to be new, but it's got to is that just a balancing act that I have no idea?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, we basically approached it like, let's hold on. The show worked. It was lightning in a bottle, right? The show was amazing, the original. And so we were like, okay, that's a gift. Let's start with that. Keep as much as we can. And then, just update the cultural references, the music genres, some of the, ideological changes that have happened in the last 22 years, updating, for example, Hello Nurse, we won't be seeing Hello Nurse, or, Dot's a little more, Dot's a little bit more assertive and less cutesy and, reserved. She's more, she's putting her foot down a little bit more in this iteration. But yeah, I mean, a lot of it was really just trying to keep as much of the original as possible, because it was really scary. Like, it's such a beloved show, and we, why change stuff that works? Just change what you need to update it. And we kind of looked at it like, hey, if the show never went off the air in 98 and just stayed on magically somehow for 22 years, what would it look like now? And we sort of followed that philosophy a bit,
Sure. I mean, maybe it's just my eyes, but the animation looks just as amazing as it did in the 90s. It doesn't have, it doesn't look like any shortcuts were taken. Was that even a consideration, or was it like, if we can't make it look like we haven't missed a beat, why even do it?
And Steven Spielberg is a huge fan of full animation, so he said, I want it as full as we can afford. So that's what we did. We searched, I think we tried out like 30 some studios around the world to try to find ones that could do what we wanted to do. And that it's just drawing. It's like a lot of drawing that we have to do. And also, like, we definitely leaned into the original too. Like, we went back, looked at all the episodes, picked out the best ones, and tried to like really hone in and make the best of the best. So one studio was TMS, which was a Tokyo Mubishin, which was a Japanese studio. And I reached out to them, actually talked to them and find out how they worked, and really leaned into the design for them, so.
Awesome. One thing that stands out to me immediately is the music. It's just as full as it ever was. Tell me a little bit about getting that. I mean, it's live, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Full orchestra. Thank you, Steven Spielberg, for because he insisted on it, and and God bless Warner Brothers for agreeing to it, because it costs a lot of money to just like Gabe was talking about the intricacies of the new animation. The music is that rich, full sound. That's full orchestra you're hearing. I'm not sure what you've seen so far, but there's a lot of new fun genres that we play around with as well, just as part of updating the show as a whole. But we've got tons of songs. They're super fun. Randy Rogel is writing songs like he did the original, and so we got a great variety in the variety show.
Was there anyone you had to drag out of retirement to come back?
No, everyone was eager.
Yeah, and everyone was like, all the voice actors were all still working, so they all they've done tons of stuff since. So It was great to
successful in their own, outside of Animaniacs in the last 3 years, but they were so excited.
They're still at the top of their game. So we really were lucked out, because we could have gone the other way.
Yeah.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much. It's an honor and a treat to get to talk to you. The show is fantastic. Like I said, it hasn't missed a beat.
Dude, thank you so much. I got a new nickname for you. Zach Black.
I'll take it.
You're very Jack. You're like, you have the facial expressions and the sort of comedy of Jack Black. I mean, it's pretty. You're not related?
No, not that I know of.
You just did it again.
I'll send you a headshot.
Thank you, Zach. That was awesome.